Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to BWNC TV, where we talk about real topics. Please subscribe to us. Now let's get on with the show. What up, y'all? Bailey Panama, man. Back to you guys again with another one. All right. I know y'all like, man. Wait a minute, man. This is supposed to be like a NeYo content. What the hell this nigga doing with a big ass AR? Well, this is gonna be for my next content, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be tough or anything like that, man. I'm a U.S. veteran. All right. I served in the United States Army for 15 years. So my next content is gonna be about gun safety, man, gun laws, and gun tactics. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this, man. You guys take advantage of your gun rights. You know what I mean? Your Second Amendment rights. You know, so yeah. So that's gonna be my next content here, man. This is a 6.8. Yeah, 6.8 AR-15. Yeah. So with the iron sights and all that. So yeah. So that's gonna be for my next content. All right, guys. So yeah, I love weapons, man. You know. So that's that. So anyway, guys. Yeah, man. So NeYo, man. You know, man. Man, most of us that's old heads, man, old school cats. We grew up, the 90s babies, man. We grew up with a lot of good music, back then. A lot of good music. NeYo, the R&B singer, alongside with other greats, so Tyrese, Boyz II Men, all those genuine, all those great R&B artists. It's crazy because we don't have those type of R&B vibes anymore. Yeah, man, it's all gone. It's all gone. We got a lot of mumble rap music and all that, man. And the rap don't even make no sense. It's not like the old school rap back then in the 90s and the early 2000s. This new generation of music is just trash. So anyway, NeYo, man, he's getting a divorce. He's getting a divorce. He had to pay 1.6 million alimony. I mean, I feel like this. I feel like, man, she wasn't in a booth with me. She wasn't going on tours and all that. And I know what you guys going to say. It's going to be a lot of, I know it's going to be some upset women. And I might upset a couple of dudes. I don't know. But most of you guys got to, I mean, come on now. He's doing all the work. He's the one that's going on tour. He's the one that's writing the music. He's the one that's producing. He's the one that's making the money to provide for the family. I get that. Those two couples been rocking for like 20 years. 20 years, 20 years. And at some point, they decide to split. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, that's not cool at all. So they decide to split, and he has to pay for that. 1.6 million, in alimony. And then 20,000, he cut another check for 20,000. So she can have money to move. Man, listen, I know some cats, I know some Mexicans, man, at Home Depot that will move all that shit for $100 a man. Are you 20,000? You don't need $20,000 to move. People that know me know I'm really tight. I'm really tight with my money. Real tight with my money. You know what I mean? Real tight with my money. Like, yeah, like, nah, man, $20,000 to move. Listen, we know some people. I will help. I will put on my gloves, some shoes, and I'll be out there with the Mexicans, man, moving all that shit. Yeah, I'm not paying no $20,000, for you to move. Yeah, you can save a lot of money. You ain't gotta pay $20,000 to move. That's insane. That's crazy. All I need is Jorge, Ramon, Jesus, Vegas, Valdez. Those 5 guys, man. That's $500. Yeah, $500, man. They'll move the whole thing out of that big house to the whole new house, man. They'll work all day, man. The Mexicans don't play out here, man. They'll be out there and on Slauson by the Home Depot, man, waiting to work. Yeah, man, we're not paying no $20,000. That's crazy. So, NeYo decided to keep some of his cars, and instead of him letting go his Bentley Bentayga, he decides to cut her a check for $150,000 so that way she can buy her a new car. But I'm thinking like this, man, like, I don't feel like I gotta cut you a check for $150,000, let alone the 1.6, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. I don't feel like I gotta pay you $150,000 for you to go buy your new car. All right, and I know it's for the kids. I know a nice SUV that's less than that's about 50 grand. Yeah, about 50 grand. A nice Escalade truck that got everything: leather seats, heating seats. It's real comfortable, and 3 rows of seats and all that. Yeah, Cadillac Escalade. I will get you a Cadillac Escalade. You don't need to be driving around in a Bentley Bentayga, like, you know what I mean. You don't get to live that lifestyle no more since we're not together. You know what I mean? So my kids gonna live that type of. So when my kids come to my house, they're gonna be riding with me and my Bentley and all that, my Mercedes and all that. But you, since we split up, I don't have to. You don't get to live that lifestyle no more. You gotta no. So matter of fact, we're not gonna put you in the Cadillac Escalade. We're gonna put you in the Ford Explorer Sport. Okay, so that's what you're gonna be. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle. Before y'all start complaining, man, it will move you from point A to point B. All right, point A to point B, and then since we're not together no more, that's what you're gonna be driving, baby girl. Yeah, well, you're my ex-wife. You don't deserve you to live that type of lifestyle anymore. We're not together no more. Yeah, so you could drive around the kids in the Ford Explorer or whatever, but when the kids come to my house, they're gonna be in a Bentley and they're gonna be living that type of lifestyle with me. They're my kids. You know what I'm saying? But you, yeah. Well, at one point, I think it's something gonna have to change with these laws. Man. The laws it doesn't cater to the man at all. It doesn't support the man at all. The laws here is crazy. It is unfair, to the point where men gotta take drastic measures to try to avoid child support. Like this, for example.
One way to get out of paying your child support.
Because I was ineligible to pay it. I was in the hospital. I died in a car accident.
What did he just say?
I died in a car accident.
You died in a car accident?
Yes.
Explain that.
No further questions.
It doesn't take Perry Mason to figure out John McCroy is still very much alive, which probably explains why we were able to track him down at the courthouse.
According to this criminal complaint against you, you haven't paid child support in 5 years.
Right. Correct.
And when we asked where he got all this money, he said he made it selling mixtapes.
You were flashing wads of cash on your Facebook page and not paying for your kid. What do you have to say about that?
No questions. No further questions. Talk to my lawyer.
He not gonna sit out here and
man, that's messed up. But he had to fake his death, man. And I don't support that, but I understand it. Let's not be a deadbeat dad about it. But I get it, because you all try to make a living. They take a lot of money out of your child support to the point where you can't even support yourself. So if you can't support yourself, you can't eat right, you can't eat healthy. You don't have money to go you don't have money to do certain things to keep your body moving, to make the money to send it back to your kids. It's unfair. How you gotta operate? How you gotta operate to the point where you're healthy, you're eating good, and you're living good, you're taking showers regularly, you're buying clothes for yourself, when half the money is going to the child support, And I know what y'all thinking, man. Well, they should have thought about that before. I get that part, but at the end of the day, you still want to be able to pay your bills, you still want to be able to pay your rent, you still want to be able to buy you clothes and food. There should be a certain percentage that they take out of child support. So you could, that goes directly to it should be monitored. It's to make sure that the money goes straight to the kids, not the mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not in that situation. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in that situation. Yeah, man, I got lawyers like shooters, man. My lawyers don't sleep, man. They was up all night and day, making sure that I got full custody of my girl with no child support, man. You could best believe, especially in a system that's catered to women in the United States. For me to get full custody, Yeah, full custody, no child support. Man, I have to close one of my crypto accounts, man, just to get this thing finalized, man, just to get this thing going. you know, and it cost me, yeah, man, it cost me a little bit of bread, but it was worth it. It was worth it because now I'm in control of my own daughter. You know, I'm in control of my own daughter. I spoil her. I don't need a court to tell me what to do, to tell me how much to spend on my daughter, because I'm gonna spend money on my daughter out of love. And you won't believe this story right here. This story right here is about this guy that you won't even believe this. He paid too much. They said that he paid too much money. He was spending too much time with his kid to the point he got arrested. It's a whole story to this, man. But I got the story, so y'all can check it out, man, and get a full understanding of this craziness. All right, check this out.
Is facing 180 days in jail for overpaying his child support and over visiting his 11-year-old son. His attorney and a community activist are now demanding answers.
It's my responsibility to take care of it. You know, I brought him in this world. I have to.
Clifford Hall says he's more than happy to pay child support for his 11-year-old son.
I'm his father. You know, it's my responsibility to take care of it.
But Hall says when the amount of child support was modified, no one told him.
I discovered that for some reason his employer was withholding a large amount some weeks, a small amount some weeks, zero amount some weeks.
And I didn't want to go to jail, basically.
So Hall quickly paid almost $3 grand in back child support. When Hall and his ex-wife were in Judge Lisa Millard's court last November, he owed nothing.
Opposing counsel testified twice that he's all paid up.
But the attorney representing the child's mother wanted Hall to pay her $3 grand in attorney fees, and Judge Millard agreed. Court documents also reveal Hall wasn't following the court's scheduled times to pick up his son, another modification he says he knew nothing about.
The judge ended up sentencing him to 6 months in jail.
When she said, I sent, remand you to the Harris County Jail for 180 days, my mouth just dropped. I can't be there for my son in jail. I can't pay child support in jail. You know, this is not in the best interest of the child.
Judge Millard also points out Hall's attorney could have filed a motion for reconsideration. She says that would have allowed her to hear both sides again and reevaluate the situation.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
So after doing further research, Clifford Hall actually ended up getting released from jail after serving 14 days, thankfully to his strong legal team that he had hired to defend him. But here's what ended up happening overall. So not only did this innocent man spend 2 weeks of his life in jail, he lost his job. His employer even admitted that it was a clerical error on their part, and now he's $10,000 in debt, including having to also pay for his ex-wife's attorney fees, which she's the one that actually brought him to court in the first place. And as soon as he got out, he owed another $1,000 for child support. Where is the justice for these fathers?
Yeah, ain't that wild? You know, you see how the court, it seemed like they were against this black man. You know, he said he wanted to pay child support. He even paid a $3,000 back payment. He was there for his kid. You know, he would visit his kid. He would pay the money. He'd do all that, but that wasn't enough for the black woman. Yeah, I said it, man. I said it. It wasn't enough for the black woman. You know, I want to ask you guys something, man. Like, how do you guys, for the men out there, for the black men out there that's in a relationship with another race of a woman, how's that relationship going compared to the relationship you was with a? Listen, I love my black women. Don't get me wrong. Don't come out here like I'm a black woman hater. I'm none of those things, man. But there's females out there that's making it bad for y'all good women out there. You know what I mean? Don't come at me. You know, when you see a female that's treating her do right and she gossiping about her man or whatever, check her. Yeah, check her. Don't check me. Check her. You know what I mean? She's the one that's poisoning y'all thing, man. She's the one that's poisoning y'all. You know what I mean? She's the one that's creating this bad stereotype with regards to black women. So when you see a female not treating her man right, when you see a female cheating on her man behind her back and gossiping with you, whatever, you need to check her. Yeah, man, you need to check her. Don't check me. Don't be mad at the black man that's calling these type of females out and then making it seem like he's generalizing the women, but it's not like that. But y'all know y'all know who it is. Y'all know the females out there that's making a bad name for y'all. Y'all need to check that. Yeah, before y'all check the man, because we're just gonna speak the truth. We're just gonna speak what we see. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I don't feel like 1.6 million is you know what I think that when you're a millionaire and you get a divorce, what should happen is that you should be able to buy your ex-wife a house, because while she got the kids, you know, while she got the kids, when the kids move out, it's her. Now it's on her to maintain the house, to her to pay the property tax, the mortgage, whatever it may be. You know, once the kids leave that house and end up either when they get 18 and they choose to who they want to be with, they're gonna most likely choose to be with the dad because he got the bread. So now that the kids leave the home, now it's up to the woman to maintain that home. Yeah, it's up to you now to maintain that home. Not that the kids is gone, but when the kids are in that house, yeah, you pay the property tax, and you know you send the money and whatever stuff like that. I get that. But once they leave that house, it's on you now, baby girl. Yeah, I don't believe in giving her 1.6 million. I believe in giving her a roof over her head, sending her food allowance. You know what I mean? Food allowance would be like $1,000 well, let's depending on how many kids, you know what I mean? Let's say it's 3 kids, $3,000 a month. You buy the house for her, and when you buy the house, man, you buy the house in my name, because I'm going, you know what I mean? The house gonna be in my name. Well, no, you know what? We're gonna put it on her name. Yeah. We're gonna put her in her name. So when the kids leave, she's responsible for it. So anyway, $3,000 a month for food, clothes, and all that. You know, that's a lot of money. You know what? Let's say 4,000. You know what I mean? Because let's just say 4,000 a month for food, clothes, and all that stuff for the kids, Christmas and all that. That's for the kids. That's going towards the kids. Now you as a woman, you need to get you a job. You know what I'm saying? And maintain yourself. You need to get you a job and support yourself. You know what I mean? And take that $4,000 and make sure that the kids are being taken care of. Don't take that $4,000 to buy you new clothes, new weave, and get you a BBL and all that shit. Yeah, man. Nah, we're not going for it no more, man. Yeah, man. We're not going for that, man. Yeah, that $1.6 million is so. We're not doing that. We're not paying that $1.6 million. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? So once you leave that marriage with that guy that's making all that money, you don't get to live that lifestyle. The kids do, but not the woman no more. Nah, you end up dating another man. He's breaking your back. You know what I'm saying? He clapping them cheeks up, and I gotta pay for your lifestyle, and for this nigga for the new man to come in your life. Nah, man, I'm not paying for no man to come in your life breaking your back at night, man. Nah, man, nah. You gotta maintain yourself, man. Make sure you take that $4,000 and you send it to the kids. Yeah, man. You know, man. Yeah, NeYo that's crazy. And he's not the only story that got this that's happening to like that. You know, he's not the only one, and he's not the only one. You know, when JC cheated on Beyonce, and she ended up forgiving him for it, I believe what happened was he must have sat her down and really talked her not into divorce, because he knew what was going to happen if they got divorced. He knew exactly what's going to happen, man. He was going to pay something, and I know JC got some good lawyers and all that, and I'm pretty sure, you know, it wouldn't have been crazy amount of money, but he would end up, because Beyonce got bread too. Beyonce got good lawyers too. But whatever he did, man, he made sure that those two stay together, because it's a business, you know. And unfortunately, man, Kanye West, he wasn't able to keep that, you know. His lawyers weren't good enough, man, because he ended up paying something, you know. Yeah, man, you know, Kanye West, man, he's a good talent, man. He's got good talent of, you know, producing music and making music. And you know, for Kim Kardashian to keep the kids away, it's kind of messed up, you know. And that's what I would say, that white women, y'all need to let the fathers be fathers. I don't even know what's the point of not letting your kids see your fathers. What's the point in that? Like, what you trying to prove? What point you trying to make? You just want to hurt the man? That's what it is? Because he left you? Or you just feel salty about the breakup? So you're just gonna use the kid as a weapon? It's crazy. Yeah, man, that shit wild. That shit wild, man. You know, and it's a lot of females out there that's cold with it. Y'all know what y'all doing, man. Y'all using the child support to break that man down. You know, instead of just trying to build that man up so he could be a good father to his kids. How you gonna be a good father to his kids when he's spending all this money on short court costs and child support and all that stuff? How you gonna be a good father? You know, So yeah, man. You know, if you want that man to be a good father, man, once you allow that man to see his kids whenever you want to see him, allow that man to take the kids to this land and all that stuff. Like, just involve that man in the kid's life, and you gonna see how easy it is you gonna see how easy it is to co-parent. When y'all both share equal time of the kids, man, and there's no bickering, there's no fighting, you're gonna see how smooth it is to raise these kids, man. You know what I mean? Because I know most of the time when people break up, man, they can't stand each other. They don't want to, you know, be around each other and all that stuff, man. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And that's the way it goes, you know. So anyway, so that's my take on that situation. And you know, so you know, for all the for all the women out there, man, that's doing that, you know, just think about the long term. Think about how's it going to affect the kid, you know? So, yeah, I'm part of the 1%, man. I was not going to go out like that. Yeah, my name is Bailey, man. I'm Bailey Panama. Yeah, man. Like, that don't happen to me. I'm the, yeah, man. We went straight to that crypto account, got that money out, and called that lawyer and be like, listen, man, I gave. It's like my lawyer was a Delta Force operator, man. I gave my lawyer the mission. I said, listen, I want full custody, no child support. That's your mission. I give him the black envelope, man. That's it, classified on it. Man, Elon did a heck of a job, man. Yeah, man, he did a heck of a job. Man. I ain't gonna give you his name, man. Everybody gonna try to call my lawyer, man. Nah, man, man. Nah, we're not doing that, man. If you want the name of my lawyer that got me the full custody, with no child support, man, my Cash App is Bailey Panama 82. Yeah, man. Just to get that information, man, it's gonna be $100. Yeah, the reason I'm doing that is because man, nothing is really free, man. You gotta pay for everything. Yeah, man, you gotta pay for everything, man. So if you want that information, you want that lawyer that I got, man. Yeah, man, hit my Cash App, man. Let me know what your name is and all that good stuff, man. Yeah, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it that way. And then once you get connected to my lawyer, man, do not let other people know who this lawyer is, man. Keep it to yourself. All right, that's gonna be in the contract. Keep it to yourself and all that. Yeah, man, that's how we doing that. Yeah. So anyway, oh man, this is pretty good, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, guys. Okay, so the moral of the whole story is, and this is something that and advice that I can take for myself too. You gotta. It's pretty impossible to determine what type of woman you with, you know, because a lot of people could put a good act. They put a good act, man. You think that this woman is very supportive, caring, and all that stuff. When years pass, she's not, you can see the true colors. She's not the female that you thought she was, man. It's hard to. Some females know how to, some of them you could spot, but some of them you really can't, you know. And my thing is, you know, find a woman that's not a vindictive woman, you know, that when you guys relationship don't pan out, that she won't take revenge, you know, take revenge on the relationship because it didn't go right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's hard to find a good, honest woman out here. You know, and I know women are gonna say the same thing. It's hard to find good, honest men out here. Right? I know it goes. I know it's equal. It's equal here. You know. The thing is, sometimes you just gotta take that faith, man, and hope for the best. I mean, I really ain't got no advice for you. A lot of guys, we try to sit on here, and a lot of females try to sit on here and tell you what type of man and what type of woman you should look for and all that. You can't. You can't. There is no signs. There is no signs. You just got to hope for the best. I'm not going to sit here and fool your ears up with lies like Derrick Jacks and all these guys, man, try to get female views. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. There is no there is no answer to find a good woman. There is no answer to find a good man. You know, you just gotta just hope that the person that you with is gonna stand behind you, man, for the rest of their lives. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. I'm telling y'all the truth because I'm pretty sure y'all met a lot of people that y'all thought were really good people, you know, and turned out to be the opposite. And they probably follow somebody's advice, like, hey man, make sure that the guy got this, the guy got that, and they did that. And they've been together for a while, but then at the end, that guy did not turn out to be that person that you thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean? Even though you followed that advice of a friend to find that type of male relationship or female relationship, you know? So yeah, man, just make sure that when the breakup happens, it's not toxic. That's about the only thing I could say. Because when it's toxic, then the kids get used as weapons. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's all I can say about it. Just try to use your best judgment. That's all I can tell you. Because there's no advice for relationships, man. So with people that goes to the relationship advice platforms, listen, just come listen to me, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Come listen to me. I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all these fairy tale stories, man. All right, because most of the time it's the relationship is not what it seems like that. You know, you just gotta go with your best judgment. That's it. Go with your best judgment. Yeah, man. You know. So anyway, guys, it's Betty Panama, man. You know. So to the next one, to the next content. And please, man, subscribe and follow. Subscribe and follow, man. Just say Instagram. Oh, man. Subscribe. So you can follow me on Instagram, man. I go by Bailey Panama on Instagram, man. You know what I mean? I just started that page anyway. So I don't really got a lot of followers on there, man. I'm just a regular dude, man. You know? So follow me on Bailey Panama on IG, Bailey Panama on Facebook, you know, and back with new content on Instagram. And New Generation Clothing Brand on Instagram. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have a lot of merches where you guys could purchase and things like that, man. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. Yeah, man, I really do. And I'm gonna have some more content dropping, man. Some more funny content dropping. I'm gonna do a lot of video reactions and all that, funny reactions and all that stuff, man. You know, some of it's gonna be. Some of it's gonna be, a skit. Some of them it's not, you know what I mean. But I'm gonna try to make it funny for y'all too, man. You know what I mean? Because people love entertainment, people love laughter. Yeah, man. So anyway, y'all, man, I just want to speak on this because I feel like the black man is being attacked, man, by the justice system. Yeah, man, black men are being attacked by the justice system, man. It's not fair. I'm just one of the lucky ones that was able to give my daughter with full custody, man, no child support, man. And I feel sorry for the guys out there that's paying all these child support money, man, and struggling. You know what I mean? And all they want to do is spend time with their kids, man. You know, so it's crazy, man. I feel for y'all, man. So anyway, this Betty Panama, guys, man. To the next one. Holla at me.